Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 6 of our big countdown to the Game Awards. So, first things first, it appears that a certain blue hedgehog might be making their way to the Game Awards. And, may reveal some exciting frontiers, if you get what I mean. Heh, heh. Anyway, so in this episode of our countdown, you may be wondering, well, wait a minute, the game you're playing is from 2017. Why is this number 6? Because, what I've been doing for the episodes to stay consistent is that it'll have something to do with a number, like the number of the episode. So, for example, the second episode was me playing, I forgot, oh yeah, Serious Sam 2. So you're probably wondering, okay, so it was like, okay, so let me explain the theming, or not the theming, but the whole theme of what I'm trying to do here. So, Sludge Life, it has no sequels. It's just one singular game. So, that's why I picked that for the first episode. The second episode, I wanted to play Serious Sam 2. The third episode, I wanted to play Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. But then I thought, well, maybe the games I'm playing don't have to necessarily do with if it's a sequel or not. It could also deal with something else related to a number. For example, City Guesser was chosen for episode 4 because City has 4 letters. Yeah, I know, real creative. But the fifth episode was, which, by the way, was last night. I was playing Need for Madness because it came out in 2005. So, what does STRAFE have to do with all this? Because the game came out in 2017. What if I told you it was actually 96 when it came out? You get it, because the whole running joke is that the game is actually from 1996, but it was actually released a couple of years ago. But anyway, I digress. Tonight we're going to be playing STRAFE Gold Edition. If you're interested in getting STRAFE, if you have a good PC, I would recommend getting the PC version because it's the most up-to-date. The one on console, which, PS4 or PS5 if you have one, which if you do, congratulations. If you're still trying to get one, then I wish you good luck. Because they really are hard to get. But I would not recommend getting that one. It's not that it plays badly, it's just it doesn't have the more recent content updates that you would see in this version. So it's just still the base game. And it's been that way for the longest time, so eventually I got the PC version of the game because it was the most up to date. Anyway, without any more dawdling, let's do this. STRAFE Gold Edition. May I just add that this game had a somewhat lukewarm reception. Like, some people liked it, some people were kind of disappointed in it. For me, I thought the game was pretty cool. Now, granted, whenever I first played the game, it was on PS4, and on there it ran like dogwater, as they say nowadays. But on PC, do it. Guitar, solo. Is it not gonna do it? Right after I say, is it not going to do it? Anyway, yeah, so this game is pretty cool. It was made by Pixel Titans, I believe, California-based game development studio. And this is the main menu. Yeah, I know, crazy. So as you can see, you got our little 32-bit cursor right here, which looks really cool. You got the extras where you can actually play different game modes. This was not here when the game first launched. The easy button. This is for the tutorial, so if you're new to the game, it's highly recommended that you play the tutorial to get a better grasp of what the game is, what it's all about and stuff. Options, self-explanatory. And then finally, 1996's cutting-edge technology. Sun glares! Okay, not really. But basically this game it draws heavy inspiration from games like Quake, Duke Nukem 3D, by the way, and Doom, with a little bit of Half-Life, even though again this game is based on what you would see in 1996, and Half-Life didn't come out until 99, which is whenever I was 2 years old. I think it was 99. Let me look that up real quick. I should note that playing on PC is the only way you can get the easy mode. Another thing is... Wait. No, I think it's also on the PS4 version. I'm not sure. Because I know that they added Easy Discovery Mode, which is officially what the Easy Mode is called. I think they did add that to the console version. However, it does come with a caveat. While playing on Easy Mode, you are unable to get any kind of achievements, so you know what? I think I'm fine with that, because honestly, I'm not playing this for the achievements, I'm playing this for the fun, you know? But anyway, let's get into it. You see this really cool looking loading screen of pure red. Kidding. That is actually one of the guns in the game, the machine gun. There's two other weapons, which are the shotgun and the railgun, which you will see whenever we spawn in. I forgot I saved. But it says here, Easy Discovery Zone. This mode is a great way to chill out and get your mellow murder on. If you're having a hard time blazing through Strafe's campaign, have no fear. Easy Discovery Zone's got your back. It's just like the normal campaign, but with a few tweaks. Remember to practice moving and strafing, don't stand still for too long, and don't stop in doorways and tight spaces or else you'll die quickly. Your movement around enemies is just as important as shooting them. So the things about this easy mode is that there's 30% less enemies, the damage that you receive from enemies is 30% lower, and enemy projectiles are slower by 20%. However, as it says on the bottom there, achievements are indeed disabled, so if you're looking to be completionist, you're gonna have to play on the hard mode. Anyway. Oh yeah, I forgot I had... Wait. Oh. This music is officially known. This song, I believe, is called Baptism, I think. But the music in this game was made by Toy Tree, who I'm not very familiar with, but their music is really good, according to what I'm hearing here. Anyway, we just came out of that thing. I completely forgot that I saved a campaign. Anyway, so ow. Right. So, Gold Edition has more enemies and stuff. But what's really cool about this game, and this has been in here since, like, day one. Oh, hi there, bud. There's a little drone that could follow you. You had to buy him, though. But, you may notice that it's, very, very messy. And you may notice that glowing stuff. That can actually damage you. So, don't. However, I would advise you to make sure you kill enemies around these orange spots, because that is actually a hazardous fluid. I think it's acid, or lava, or whatever it is. But bottom line, just make sure that you kill enemies near where these yellow puddles are, because if you get their blood on these puddles, it'll neutralize the effects and cover it up, so you could safely walk over it. And that, everybody, is the power of the Uber Gore system. That is actually the name of the gore system in this game. And, I love it. Another thing you may notice, you can actually leave footprints up in your blood. My gun. It's in the lava now. What I was trying to show off, and why I was shooting those dead bodies, is because, what's really cool is, oh, hi, food. You may notice the lava turned a darker color. What's really cool is that, oh, that guy died. Oh, yeah! I love this gun. So this one has two different shots. So the first shot that you'll fire is just an energy ball. But, you can also, well, yeah. However, you can actually damage yourself with this if you're not careful, so I'd advise you to be careful with... Really? But you can also check on your things. Actually, I forgot. How do you do that? Okay, so murder time was with F. Oh, map is tab. Okay. So, that shows, the auto map, which... It's not the best auto map, because it's like... You know, that. But I do like how the effect is that it's like... I don't know. Anyway. Worth it! Okay, what I was trying to show off is that, if you get enemy blood into certain fluids like lava or, toxic waste or something, it'll actually change color. And what's really cool is that the developers of this game even had a gameplay demonstration of that, which I think is really cool. Okay. This is what I mean. So, what will happen is the liquid will go from... Almost press the power switch on the surge protector that my PC is hooked up to. But anyway, what'll happen is the lava right here will gradually go from the yellowish orange color to a really rich red color. And I really like that. Because again, the developers didn't have to go through that length to be so detailed with the gore system. Even though all it is just blood, but even still, this game is incredible with that kind of detail. Because even though in real life that probably would never happen, but hey, it's all about fun and fiction. How did that happen? Oh. Here, kitty. That wasn't a cat. I just realized. That was a dead body. For that, I apologize. And I'm trying to get their body parts in there. So that way, yeah. What? Oh! Okay. Well, that was something. And if you look closely, these are actually the heads of enemies in this game. Here's a shop. Right, R blasts. Oh, we could definitely. Oh wait, these allow you to dodge. You can eat food from dispenser even at full health. Eat 5 packs with full health to increase your HP 10 points. Yeah. And that's another thing. You have to be at full health in order for that to happen though. Anyway, let's get ourselves some armor. And why not? We're gonna get some ammo. Yeah. Whoops. Ow. I died. I'm intentionally sucking because I love it. Also, I had no idea this was even in here. Who wants some? I regret nothing. Except for breaking someone's bed, apparently. Oh, hi. Yes, that is in fact a N64 cartridge. Very cool. Very cool. You had a bad day. There we go. Got more health. I'm surprised the music hasn't kicked in yet. Normally it does. Also, I should have mentioned, so, oh, there it is. I just now realized I already have a, mutator in this. If you're wondering about what a mutator is in this, or not mutator, yeah, mutator. So, a mutator in this case is a gameplay modifier that's already in the game that you could choose to mix and match what the game does. And the one I'm doing is, if I may show, right. So, basically, I'm playing a mutator called a STRAFE Abridged, which makes it to where each zone only has 2 levels. Wow, that drone really doesn't like that little Joby. I helped! I guess. There's the music. Oh. What the? Another pistol? Sweet. And more ammo, because why not? Okay. So, if I may show it off, So you may kind of notice it, but the water is starting to turn a redder color. So what the Ubergore system does is it allows blood to oh, come on. He slid on his head. Okay. Okay. Go in, please. I guess that works. But basically, depending on how big the fluid area is, it'll make it to where, it'll, I can't, it will make it to where the fluid will be tinted red. There. Like, would stop being interrupted by either me not thinking correctly because of, Shooty McShooterson that just died there. Clever name. That is a carrier, they hang on ceilings, and they really hate you. Don't worry, I hate them too. They're, not well liked, because they are sneaky. See? Oh, that was just a mannequin I just killed? Okay. This is a nail gun. This gun. So, nail guns are pretty cool. So, there's the one that you can use on the machine gun that you can choose in the beginning of the game. But there is also the pickup version, which is the one I have right here. And basically it shoots explosive darts. Get him! By the way, those are not enemies, so don't worry. Alright. Now back to the gameplay. Alright. Where did Airbug go? Oh, right, so the levels are shorter. And, oh, right, that's how you enter that. I always thought it popped up whenever you got close to it. But, no, you just go up to that little computer thing. So that is level 3-1 done. So, there are 4 zones that you play through. We already played through, Area 2 just earlier. But you start off on a crashed spaceship called Icarus. Second area in the game is called Black Canyon, which is the volcanic looking canyon that we just went through. And this is called the Burbs, which is a underground suburban complex that is not so friendly. And then finally, the final area is called Athena, which is a giant complex of evil mega conglomerate things, I guess. Where'd he go? I think he just disappeared. I just pooped him out of existence. I pooped him out of existence, that's for sure. I should also mention, roguelikes are, interesting. What? Think about it. Rogue-like. Basically, everything is randomized. So, whenever you die, you start over from the very beginning. Yay, homing bullets. Hooray. How did he dodge that? Anyway. Well, I don't know what that was, but okay. I got myself some shield. Because we're doing pretty good on ammo. We have 91 magazines. Yeah, I should have mentioned. So, how this game handles ammunition is that... Okay, so you'll see this number right here, which has the X. And then you'll see this number, which has, you know, the bullets. So this is how many bullets you have left, or shells, or rounds you have left before needing to reload. This is the number of reloads you have left, not how many rounds you have left. Which is really good because it makes it kind of forgiving, but you also have to be conservative with your ammo to make sure that you're not going all willy-nilly, because just like with those pickup weapons, your weapon, whenever you run completely out of ammo, can also be used as a melee weapon. Bye! That was hilarious. You killed my friend! And then I killed him. It's funny how that works. Remember, kids, don't kill friends. Unless you're playing in video games. Killing friends in a virtual world is better than doing it in real life. I mean it. Oh, okay. There's another thing. Alright. I like how they both blew up and all of a sudden the gun's just like, "Hi guys!" What? Okay then. Also, my hands are actually very sweaty right now. You can tell. Okay. Oh yeah, the purple thing that pops up every once in a while is shield. Should have mentioned. So we have armor and we have the shield. That will protect you from damage every once in a while. So, whenever you see the actual shield symbol right there pop up, like, whenever it's glowing, that means that the shield is ready. Also, die! He gave up on life. So did he. Oh. There's a thing. Okay. Woo! Wait! I think I'm getting the Flak Blaster. Flak Blaster, please. Yes! Flak Blaster! This is one of my favorite versions of the shotgun in this game. Because, it's called a flat gun. Like, it's based on the flat cannon from Unreal. And what's really funny is, in the gameplay demonstration videos that the official STRAFE YouTube channel has uploaded, they were talking about the primary weapons for the shotgun. So we have the standard shotgun. The one that I originally had before this upgrade was called the Slaughterfaust, and it fires 3 grenades per shot, which is probably one of the most badass things you could ever do with a shotgun. And then we have the Flak Blaster. Now, there's also a double-barrel variant of the regular shotgun called the Super Shotgun, and hence the name. It fires 2 barrels at the same time, but it eats up twice the amount of ammo as the normal one. The Flak Blaster, hence the name, and the big reference to Unreal Engine, or Unreal Tournament. The director of STRAFE had actually mentioned that in the video he says that this weapon is Unreal with a high skill ceiling that'd be useful for an epic tournament. Those things that he just said, or that I had just mentioned rather, are references to Unreal Tournament, which was made by Epic Games. So, in case you're wondering, yes, that is a reference. An awesome reference. Anyway, as the name would imply, yeah, shrapnel. Now, you can technically damage yourself. Or not. I thought you could. Maybe they fixed that. But basically it fires shrapnel that bounces around. So like, you're shooting superheated shrapnel that can like bounce around and stuff. And I think that's really cool. Anyway. When he says that this gun has a high skill ceiling, or wait, I think he was talking about the Slaughterfaust, but basically, I am not good at this game, by the way. Yeah, another thing. got this. But anyway, so the main thing you need to know about this gun is that it's awesome. Now, granted, with the upgrades I currently have on it, it could use some work. Because, oh, I can't show it. I can't show off the map either. So, we are here at the final area. With very awesome music. Yep. I don't know where my drone is, but okay. So, yeah. Oh, bye. Dead. Just like I will be if I don't move. Send him flying. What the? I'm gonna die. Never mind. I was going to die, but I didn't. I'm still gonna die though. Totally. Yeah, without a doubt. Unless... Okay, so I don't expect to survive. I really don't. I don't expect to survive. I really, really don't. Oh yeah, I forgot. One of the things I have is a upgrade that allows me to get health with every kill. I think. Should be every. I think. Maybe. Well, I wish it was. I wish it was every. Okay. Got shield, so at least I won't die as fast. But I'll still die. It's not as fast. Let's slip and slide. And I'm probably gonna die, which is fine. Because, hey, that's part of the fun, right? Get to try again. I probably should have saved my progress, but whatever. If I die, I die. If I don't, I don't. That's how the cookie crumbles. And we replace cookie with, I don't know, monsters? Did they seriously just throw an enemy at me, like, in the first second? Yeah, there's flowers in this level. Fine. Well, yeah, now I get credits. I needed that. Thank you. Thank you, game. Now. Worth it! As long as they don't follow me. They follow me. Should be okay. Just keep moving. Keep moving. This guy died. Okay, I got this. I have got this. Okay, shot him in the foot. Worth it. Now, there's a set of flowers you can find, I think. Unless they're not here. It still counts as me killing them. Nice. Actually, that's very good because of the fact that that stuff is really, really terrible. But yeah. Also. Woo! I am amazing at this. Kind of. By kind of, I mean not really. Alright, who else wants to be a victim of myrtleization? Oh, I guess he does. Bye. Is there anything better than causing carnage? No, there is not. Look, even he knows it. By the way, that's, I believe, the final boss. Right over there. Boom. I don't expect to survive this next ordeal. And if I don't, tell my wife I don't have a wife. Anyway. Yeah, double jump. Okay. Now, I'm trying to find a set of flowers that you could find in this level. The reason being is because there's a secret that you can do. You may have noticed the flower pot thing at the very beginning of the level. That's the thing I'm trying to do. Please note that flowers can be hard to find. I think they're supposed to be like roses or something like that. So, yeah. But it's not impossible to find them. It's just hard to. You'll know it when you see it. All I'm gonna say is just, you'll know it when you see it. It's not... I already got the food. Okay. I don't know where the flowers could be, like, at all. But when you find them, you're just supposed to bring them over here and put them in there. It'll bring you to a secret level. Yeah, there's actually secret levels in this. Who knew? So I'm trying to find that. Sploosh. Oh, that's the nail gun I was using. Oh! It's not it. Okay. Like I said, they can be hard to find, but when you find them, you'll know. That was by accident. I wasn't even trying to find that. That scared the shit out of me. Please note, this is strafe abridged, so levels are shorter. But theoretically, that could also mean that I'm not far away from the actual flowers I'm trying to find. Because they're on the ground somewhere. And so the only way I could actually find them is if I just keep looking. So it's not impossible to find them, it's just fairly difficult to do that because, you know, they would blend in, basically. That's not it. Definitely not right there. I think according to a video I saw, it's towards the end of the level, or maybe at the end. But I don't know. Got that one. That looks cool. Also, I would advise not to shoplift that guy because these things will come after you. And trust me, they are not easy to deal with. Nor will the boss be whenever we fight him. And it's not some kind of arena fight against some robot. I mean, it is something. It is a boss fight. But, let's just say I probably won't survive. Trust me, it's, not easy. It absolutely is not easy. might actually do it. Never mind. Okay. Now, before we get on with this, I should mention this next part will not be easy. At all. I think we got this. Now, one of the guys in here will have one of your guns. Actually, two of them will. Okay. We almost got this. Alright. That is everything. Now, let's get this over with, shall we? Because, I'm gonna be honest, I'm actually kind of in a rush because, I'm about to shit myself. Yeah. I'm gonna let the credits roll and, I'm gonna go to the restroom. But, I'm surprised I actually beat that. Then again, I did have 51 health, so whatever. Anyway, I will be back in a few minutes. I have to go to the restroom. Alright, I'm back. Hooray. Oh, almost halfway. So yeah, that was Strafe, and that was fun. Anyway. Alright. My stomach is, seriously. My stomach is like, hey, I understand you went to the restroom a little bit ago, but, like, seriously. I already shat my guts out just earlier. That's why it took me so long. So, I'm gonna drink some water. Maybe that'll work. Alright, I'm done. Of course, it didn't really take me long. I'm gonna hop onto Roblox real quick, which, let me guess. You need to log out of someone's account, yep. Because, they forgot. Which also means I have to, please, don't. Oh, thank God. Excuse me. Load, please. Okay. So nothing in Discover was loading at all, which is weird. Anyway. Let's see what up. Celebrating pizza. Okay. That is pretty cool though, celebrating pizza. Because pizza happens to be one of my favorite foods, like, of all time. It's good. It's very good. Oh. Anyway, still, I'm really surprised that I was actually able to, complete that run successfully in Strafe. Because Strafe is actually a pretty hard game, but once you play it more and more and more, you'll get used to it. But, it's a really fun game. Like, all things considered. Razor Central. Alright. Alright. Okay, so nothing new with this. But I feel like this could happen. PlayStation Home could be coming back, which would be awesome if it did. Hopefully. I mean, if it does, then I'm really, really happy. But then again, if it doesn't, then oh well, because we'll always have other things that can, sort of replicate it. But again, like, if our suspicions are to be confirmed come probably this Thursday. Oh, hi. Hi, Razor. Yeah, I had to do Razer Synapse because of the fact that, for whatever reason, my keyboard wasn't doing the thing it was supposed to do, which, if I may, show it off real quick. So, my keyboard has an effect that I have turned on and customized called, Fire. And so what it does is, basically it'll, there. It will, have like this sort of, not really a strobe effect, but more like how fires sort of like get bright and dim, so it's like pretend my hand is the intensity of the light. Like, it'll go like, for those who have a Synosa Lite keyboard, you'll know exactly what I mean. Anyway. Yeah, so. I will say this. PlayStation Home would have undoubtedly a lot of potential on PS5. And the reason why I say that is because, for one, next to no loading times at all. Like, if there is a loading time, it's a few seconds. That's it. Not a minute, not 30 seconds, just a couple of seconds. Maybe like 3 to 5 seconds. The longest would be like 10 seconds. But even then, like, that's still good. That is still good. I'll check on this. Alright. Now I'm going to check on this. There's 11 questions? Okay, that's weird. I could check the Facebook page. Yes, hello, me. Um, I like how whenever they make a post and it allows people to comment on them, or actually I think all their posts allow for commenting, but like a lot of people who are local, like you'll see all these people who keep asking about NRH, which is the city I live in, as you can see right there. It is not open yet. But here's the thing. Up until a few days ago, this previously had a red sign on it that said temporarily closed. Now, one could argue that, okay, well, maybe they need to update it. They did. The thing is, originally, this place was supposed to open in July. That came and went, nothing happened. August rolled around, nothing happened. September rolled around, nothing happened. I heard from someone that, word on the street is that it could be opening in October. Well, that came and went, nothing happened. November rolled around, nothing happened. And so, I had this theory that came up recently. Now, there is a new Spider-Man movie coming out. Actually, it's coming out next Friday. So what I'm thinking is that the movie theater here, which, yes, this is actually what it looks like. What they could be preparing to do is get everything ready. So, for example, undoubtedly they're going to have a whole lot of really spoiled food. They're going to have to get it out. Probably going to have to wear fucking hazmat suits. But, they're going to have to get everything all set up, all the grills and all that stuff. But if they were to start doing that soon, I wouldn't have any word of that from any of the employees there, because technically I've been let go. Now, am I bitter about that? No, I'm not mad about that in the slightest. It's understandable given the circumstances that we've had to go through for the past almost 2 years now. But it's also because of a pay card situation that I had back in 2019, where since I didn't have a bank account, I had to set up a pay card account, because the pay card would be my way of getting a paycheck. It would be digitally transferred to that pay card account. Only to realize, oh, I need both a proof of identification, which I was able to provide to the company supplying the cards. I guess it's like an accounting company or whatever it is. But then the other thing they needed was proof of residence, even though quite literally one of the things they needed me to do in the website in order to even set up my account was my address. Now, you're probably wondering, okay, well, maybe they just need proof of residence to make sure that you're not trying to scam them. Like sending it to the wrong address. If that were to have happened, they would have, immediately told me, hey, we couldn't get there. But here's the thing, though. I did get the card in the mail one day because something happened with the original pay card and I couldn't get it all set up, so I had to get a new one, and that one was able to be set up. So, because of that, yeah, that's how I set it up. But, yeah, so, oh, right, I know what happened. So I told my boss that, I think I told one of my bosses something about how, it needed proof of residence or something like that. Or, I don't remember exactly what I said, but they had contacted the company, and a few days later, I had gotten a new card in the mail. I guess something happened to it. I don't remember exactly what happened to the old card. Which, by the way, I do have the current card with me, and I think the old one as well. I haven't used them since 2019, but yeah. But basically, in 2019, the day after 4th of July, guess who got an unfortunate message? And no, I wasn't fired. It wasn't that. It was the pay card company, like the company that, you know, does everything, you know, the finances and all that stuff. They're the ones that supplied the pay cards to the employees who don't have bank accounts. I was informed that I had a direct deposit that was pending, and the only way to access it would be to log into my account. So I thought, okay, well, if I don't remember my password, I could just, you know, change it and then log in. I tried that. I tried logging in, trying to remember the password. Didn't work. And so eventually I tried to reset the password, putting in all the necessary credentials necessary to send me an email for me to do the password. Nothing. As in, I didn't get a single thing. So, at that point, I could only assume that maybe my account was terminated or something. And it was at that point that I did realize, yes, that is exactly what happened, because in the weeks leading up to that event, I had gotten emails from that pay card company that I would need to provide them with a proof of residence, which is a bill that has the address I live at along with my name on said bill. And unfortunately, I couldn't do that because, you know, I don't live alone. My papa pays all the bills. And so he had this idea, which it was a good idea. But he had this idea that, hey, maybe I could send you a picture of one of my bills with, you know, our address that we live at, and I could send that to the company and explain to them in an email, yeah, this is where I live, but this is my grandfather's bill because I don't pay bills. So, yeah. And unfortunately, that did not work. Which sucked because, like, my papa had the right idea, alright? He wasn't trying to trick me or anything. It was a good idea in concept, you know. Like, if I just sent a picture of it and then sent in the email that this is my grandfather's bill, but I live with him, so this is still my address. It didn't work, though. So, imagine my surprise when I would start getting emails from the company reminding me to provide them with a proof of residence. So, for the time being, up until July 5th in 2019, I was getting paid. But on that day, July 9th, I stopped getting paid. I had to tell my boss a few days after. And he said, yeah, there's another employee who had the same issue, but we've been trying to contact that company to see if they could do anything. To this very day, I have heard no response regarding that. No emails, no texts, not even a peep. Not even a knock on the door at our house saying, hey, we found out what happened. Nothing. And this isn't the fault of Alamo Drafthouse at all. Alamo Drafthouse is a really good company. They have high quality stuff such as great theaters. The staff there are very friendly, especially from my knowledge because I worked there. But this is more the fault of the pay card company. As in, there was a major lack of transparency to where when someone was trying to communicate with them, yeah, nothing. And the thing is, if you really want to know how bad this was, so whenever I first tried to set up my pay card, what had happened was that I I initially tried calling them because it said on the instructions that in order to get it registered, I would have to call them or go on their website and get it all taken care of. And so, at first I tried calling them, not realizing that it wasn't their operating hours. So then the next day, I tried calling them while it was their operating hours. And I still got the same response as the other day, which was that they are currently not on operating hours. And I made sure to keep track of what time it was in their time zone, because the company was based in California. Now, I don't remember the name of the company, but I'll have to look it up so I could see if there's any dirt on them. And so that way I'll know for sure what kind of stuff they do. Because that is really, really bad if a company cannot even be transparent with its own consumers about what's going on, why they're doing certain things, and all that stuff. So I'll be right back. I'm going to get the thing. I think I found it. Right. Right. This is what it is. And, yeah, Skylight Financial, I think. Wait, what? No. There. Yeah, this is literally that same company that I was just talking about. And let me just say, right. So, basically, my recommendation, if your employer, like, if you're ever getting a job and your employer is, you know, getting, like, okay, so this company right here, Skylight One, is the company that supplied the pay cards. And no, even whenever I called on their time, because, you know, they're in no, not Colorado, California. And so, even whenever I called them, whenever it's supposed to be, you know, the time they're supposed to be active, nobody answered. It was just a pre-recorded message saying, please try calling us again during our operating hours, stuff like that. It sucked so terribly because of the fact that, you know, maybe someone needs to have an issue resolved, like their card information was stolen and they need to have something back or something like that, and they don't answer. That makes it terrible for people. And please note, this was pre-pandemic by a whole year, at least. Or a little under a year, really, but still, it sucks. But again, I am not faulting Alamo Drafthouse. It's not their fault that that situation happened. It is completely on Skylight One's fault. It is their fault. Okay, and here's the problem. Alamo Drafthouse tried contacting them. Because remember how earlier I told y'all that my bosses tried contacting them? They never picked up. Otherwise, I would have heard from one of my bosses about what's going on with that situation, what they're doing, what they can't do, all that stuff. So what I figured is that I no longer have my job anymore. Because if you think about it, and I need to bring this up real quick. There was one time, very, very early last year in January of 2020, that in my emails, and I checked my emails later than I received it, but I got an email 2 minutes before 2, but I didn't see the email until way after, at like 2:30 or something. But 2 minutes before 2 p.m., I had gotten an email of a modified schedule where I was supposed to come into work from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. I couldn't make it because, for one, 2 minutes to get ready for that? No, I couldn't make it. My papaw was busy with yard work, for one. Second of all, 2 minutes to get ready. Like, I can put on a set of clothes really fast, alright? But I don't think anybody would be able to get clothes on, get dressed for work, and make it to work in 2 minutes flat. At all. It can't happen. But luckily I wasn't contacted about it. It's just, it was one of those in case things. But yeah, didn't happen. I was never contacted about it, like I just said. But still, it is, yeah. And I'm not mad at Alamo for that either. It's just, I just couldn't make it. But yeah. Anyway, with that being said, I hope you've enjoyed this. If you did, then like, comment, maybe subscribe if you'd like. You don't have to. It's entirely up to you. But yeah, tomorrow night, we're going to be playing another game from back then. And that game would happen to be Quake 2. Because tomorrow's the 7th episode. And so 1997 comes to mind. So, there we go. 1997. It's also the year I was born. Anyway, good night.